Hi guys, we often get a question about the power supply to our instrument and what will we do when there's no power. And I would like to explore this option in this short video. So in our normal instruments we are using a 5-volt power supply, and that is normally sufficient when there's power. But the question is, what will we do when there's a power failure? Now, there's one or two options that we offer, and I think in most cases it's easy to actually apply a different concept, and I'm going to look at about 3 or so different ones. You can get a patch cord which looks like this, which allows you to plug in to the back of your instrument, and from there you are able to plug into different power sources. Now, my personal favorite one is a normal standard cell phone charger or power pack, and with a power pack like this one you can actually run an instrument for a whole day from this power pack. So what I will often do is I will basically plug it into my power pack, and then I would be able to run the instrument. Now, what I normally would do is I will use the normal charging cable for the power pack, and then also plug it in to the power plug, which I then plug into a normal cell charger, and I keep running that continuously like that, which means basically that your power pack will never run out of power because the power pack have an automatic charging sequence, and it allows it to stay powered and not overcharging it. You can keep on running your instrument 24/7 from the power pack and then still supplying mains power to it, and the moment that the main power go out you still have your instrument up and running. This is quite useful quite often when we run it in a pulse mode and we want to actually run continuously over a period of 24 hours without having to worry about switching the instrument on and off during power outages. Now my next trusty second option, and something I'm using quite often, is a normal standard emergency light, but this one do have an output for 5 volts, which is a normal cell phone charger which you get on your emergency torches, and that makes it even equally convenient to plug into this. And with this specific one, which have a quite bigger battery system than the power pack that I have, can run for up to 3 days on an instrument. So your instrument can run for 3 days before you need to recharge the battery pack. The third option that we have is the small solar panels that's used for cell phone charging. They are far better than the larger panels which needs more sunlight. With this specific little solar panel I can actually run it with a fairly shady light, and it's not necessary to be full sunlight. Its only drawback on this is that you can only run it during sunlight periods, day period, which quite often is sufficient if you just want to run an instrument during normal power outages during the day. And it's quite effective. I mean, I don't have enough light here in this room, but if I just put a normal torch on it, you can see that I have sufficient light from that to actually operate your instrument, which, I mean, it's not strong enough, the battery's not strong enough to give enough light to it, but you can see that the instrument is actually running. So it's possible to actually run the instrument from a normal solar panel during daytimes and then switch maybe to a battery system like the power pack or the torch during the night. Although, as I say, the larger power pack on the battery can last you for 3 days before you need to recharge. And that's basically 3 different options that we can use in supplying power to our instrument during power outages, which is, I think, sufficient to make sure that you're not without an instrument. I hope this helped you, and thank you for watching.